The Entrepreneurial Readiness Assessment provides a self-assessment tool for individuals interested in evaluating their readiness level as an entrepreneur. This non-scientific tool is designed from an investor's perspective. The scoring is weighted according to which factor investors hold most important in evaluating entrepreneurial traits and characteristics. The scoring is based upon the author's 20 years of experience in working with more than 1,000 early-stage entrepreneurs, participating in several hundred investor presentations, and making direct equity investments. The purpose of the tool is to provide the entrepreneur insight into how they might be perceived by an investor. The results of the survey are not a predictor of entrepreneurial success, only how they would likely be perceived by an investor. Among all the assessments in the Venture Capital Tools toolset, I suggest the Entrepreneurial Readiness Survey be the first one taken. The survey consists of 5 areas of assessment: credentials, capabilities, character, commitment, and circumstances. To take the survey, simply respond to each statement that reflects your belief. For example, from the pull-down menu, click on Strongly Agree if you strongly identify with the statement. Answer Disagree or Strongly Disagree if you do not agree with the statement. This slide reflects a sample score to the survey. The survey provides a percentage score in each of the 5 categories and an overall entrepreneurial readiness level score. The overall score reflects your entrepreneurial readiness level. The questions are weighted based upon responses investors believe most important. A score of 90% indicates you compare with other venture capital funded entrepreneurs operating high-performance enterprises and reflect entrepreneurial characteristics preferred by an investor. A score of 80% or higher indicates you demonstrate the skills, know-how, and characteristics of a successful entrepreneur in a self-financed high-performance business. A score of 70% reflects a good foundation for a future entrepreneurial engagement, while a score below 70% suggests more work experience, training, or personal development is indicated to meet the rigors and the requirements of entrepreneurship. Clicking the Products box on the home page provides an in-depth written description of the Entrepreneurial Readiness Survey, including the purpose, directions, and scoring. The Entrepreneurial Readiness Survey is the only assessment available on the home page without logging in, and it is also accessible when you do log in. When you are logged in, you'll find yourself on the Readiness Level Summary page. Here you have 2 options to open the Entrepreneurial Readiness Assessment. You will find access in the pull-down menu labeled Tools, and the others in the permanent display box on the right side of the screen. Clicking on either one will open the Entrepreneurial Readiness Assessment tool. Credentials are some of the factors that contribute to an individual's predisposition for entrepreneurship. Levels of experience, relationships, training, education, and knowledge can give an individual relevant insights and perspective into the business requirements of the industry sector. Entrepreneurial capabilities are essential to a successful venture. This section reflects the wide array of personal capabilities associated with starting and managing a business venture. Not all individuals have previous experience as an entrepreneur. In fact, a large percentage of the current Fortune 500 entrepreneurs did not have prior entrepreneurial experience. However, investors place a lot of value on those who are serial entrepreneurs, that is, individuals who have previous entrepreneurial experience. These capabilities are also relevant to identifying project and team leaders in existing companies who are commercializing technologies. While credentials and capabilities are important to entrepreneurship, character is perhaps the differentiator that separates most successful entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship demands personal sacrifice, realistic self-assessment, tenacity, optimism, determination, and leadership to be successful. This section offers a range of statements designed to capture a wide array of personal characteristics. Successful entrepreneurship requires commitment. To investors, there is no such thing as a part-time entrepreneur. Also, investors expect entrepreneurs to have made a substantial personal investment in the venture before committing their funds. The entrepreneur's investment can come in the form of cash and/or opportunity costs in the form of committed personal resources and time. Entrepreneurship requires more time, energy, and passion than an average 40-hour week job. Personal circumstances are important to investors. Existing debt, legal issues, conflicts of interest, personal issues, and so forth can create unacceptable distractions for the business venture. These types of negative circumstances have the potential to be strong motivators, but it is vital that the venture development be driven by a commercialization plan rather than the personal circumstances of the entrepreneur. This slide discusses scoring the survey. Once you've entered responses to each question, click Calculate and Save to generate your score. If your responses require extra time to respond, you may want to click Calculate and Save after finishing each section to prevent the assessment from timing out. This concludes the presentation on the Entrepreneurial Readiness Survey.